the countdown to launch the first nuclear power plant in the history of Turkey. Its capacity reaches 40. We start in the history of Turkey. Its capacity reaches 40. We start the new era of the nuclear energy that is going to be produced by the high technology, by the reactors according to the highest requirements of safety. And finally, Turkey meets the advanced technology. The Turkish industry is getting ready for the innovations that will lead to nuclear technology. And today, we're making one more step to reach this stage. We are laying the foundation of the third unit of the nuclear power plant. And because of this limitless energy of the young Turkish engineers, Turkey is joining the number of countries that possess nuclear energy. And when in 2023 first reactors will be put into commission, Turkey will become one of the countries that employ nuclear energy. And thus, by the 100th anniversary of the Turkish Republic, will be marked by yet another groundbreaking event. It will become one of the symbols of a dynamic, consistent development of the Russian-Turkish relationship and cooperation, Russian-Turkish friendship. The Akkuyu nuclear power that will be produced 24/7 in all seasons, no matter what the weather conditions are, which is going to be safe for the environment, is going to give the power for all the Turkish regions. And thus we will make our dream come true, the dream that we have had for the 100 years. So we would like to thank you for joining us, for those who make this dream come true. Now I would like to invite Mr. Alexey Likhachov, the Director General of Rosatom, and we also invite the Minister of Energy and Natural Resource Ministry, Fatih Dönmez, to join me here. Dear Mr. Vladimir Putin, dear Mr. Erdogan, just recently, just 3 years ago, you launched the construction of the Akkuyu nuclear power plant, the first nuclear power plant in Turkey. And already today we start the full-scale construction for the third power unit. I would like to remind you about the landmarks of this unique project. The intergovernmental agreement between Russia and Turkey to build the nuclear plant was signed in 12 May of 2010. In 2017, we relaunched the project because we started to work even more intensively. And we signed key agreements and key contracts to deliver the fuel, and to connect to the national grid of the Turkish Republic. And to all of us, it has been a challenge, this pandemic of the coronavirus. But despite the restrictions caused by the quarantine, we have managed to build the work in the way not to stop the construction even for a day. And for Rosatom, the protection of the health of everyone involved in the construction, has always been a priority. Presidents, ladies and gentlemen, using this opportunity, I would like to express my gratitude to the government of the Turkish Republic, to the authorities of the regions and of the areas for their support of the Akkuyu project. It allowed us, despite the restrictions, to bring in the Russian experts to work at the construction site. We also are grateful to the Foreign Affairs Ministry and Labor Ministry of Turkey for the visa regime, facilitated visa regime that they provided. I would also say that the Akkuyu Nuclear joined the initiative of Erdogan to work with the Family Matters Ministry and the Employment Ministry. We also have the medical establishments to build new construction. Now some restrictions are being lifted, and it allows us to increase the tempo, to increase the pace of the construction. At the first and the second unit, we have finished the meltdown core melt trap, and the basement we are about to build the facilities, the dwellings for the experts who are about to come. We also plan to finish a number of key works. We plan to build the reactor cover, and for the third unit, by the end of the year, we are going to install necessary facilities, and we see increasing interest toward the project from the Turkish entrepreneurs. More than 400 Turkish companies supply materials, services, and perform a number of works. The volume of orders has already increased $2 billion. And another important thing is that the general contractor on the site is the joint Russian and Turkish company that has 50-50 shares, and the high degree of localization and use of the local specialists will allow to create a cluster of the nuclear power in Turkey that we can cooperate with on a number of other projects. Dear Presidents, this project is truly unique. First of all, Akkuyu nuclear power plant is the largest nuclear construction in the world. 3 power units are being built at the same time. Secondly, it is the only nuclear project in the world that is being built by the build, own, and operate schema. And recently, we have celebrated the International Women's Day, the 8th of March, and we still feel the emotions of this celebration. And Akkuyu is the only nuclear project in the world that is being led by a woman, by Ms. Anastasia Zateeva. There will be more than 4,000 people operating the nuclear plant in the future. Since it's a new area for Turkey, we offered our help to train the experts, and young engineers who got the education in Russia are now joining the team of the Akkuyu project. 143 young Turkish engineers work now, and 107 students continue to study in Moscow. And I would like to emphasize that Rosatom has already built power plants according to the project that we use here. So Turkish experts, they can familiarize themselves with how power plant works in practice. And Rosatom always remembers about its social responsibility. We actively cooperate with educational institutions, with Büyükçeli and Gülnar areas. As they say in Turkey, one stone can't be a wall. So to develop the Turkish nuclear project successfully, we must work jointly. We must work together with Turkish authorities, with the Turkish society, with Turkish business. That's the only way to build a successful power plant that will become one of the pillars of the safety of the Turkish Republic. I would like to congratulate everyone with the start of the construction of the third unit, and I would like to thank the presidents for their personal attention to this project. Thank you. Dear Mr. President, Mr. President Putin, Mr. Likhachev, the head of Rosatom, representative of local municipalities, media representatives, welcome to the groundbreaking ceremony for the third power unit of the nuclear power plant. As of today, we